if you are a support company and if your customer going to send a message to you, then you can receive, you can get the status of the tickets from the ticket management. It means, like, if your customer is sending a issues, or if your customer is sending the problem, which you can convert that problem as a ticket in the system, as well as your your customer will ask uh, to get the status of their existing tickets, they can do it. So there are a lot of varieties or multiples chatbots you can implement with the system, so that will automate your day-to-day operations. And that is very much popular concept which we added inside the WhatsApp. So WhatsApp integration with vTiger with the chatbot will add more values to your business, more values to the extension, and more values to the growth. So let's start the implementation of this WhatsApp. Before that, something which needs to highlight you is, like, if you have any question, you can use the question box to ask a question. We will try to address as many questions as you have. Because and also, then last but not least is, like, if you have any feedback, because we are not 100%, we always running a business based on the customer feedback. So your feedback is very important to us. That will help us to make this product more stable, make this product more powerful, and make this product more usable to end customer. Let me give you a small introduction about the company. CRMTiger is mainly offering these services on top of vTiger. As you know, we have the several products, and we also offering services on top of vTiger. We have a lot of extension apart from the WhatsApp. Recently, we launched Outlook extensions with the Google Gmail extension, which will transfer the data from Gmail or Outlook email to your CRM. It means, like, it sync the emails, but next month we will going to release the new updates to that extension, so you can sync your calendar, your contact from either Google as well as Outlook. Okay, so if you have any question after this, you can feel free to send us an email on support@crmtiger.com, and you can use our live chat on crmtiger.com for any question. Okay, perfect. So let me start this chatbot. So basically, we implemented a chatbot. Let me just in a two-way. So here there is an option to connect the chatbot. Now in a chatbot, you can use your existing number or convert your existing number as a chatbot number. So I have two numbers, this one and this one. Both are used by our company. So this number is this chat number, WhatsApp number, we use for the support bot, and this number we use for SaaS bot. We are still working on some implementation part, where, like, right now, if I select this one, then another one is going off, right? So that we are working, like, when we you can use two number for two different things in a bot. Okay, now let me tell you what actually that means. Is, like, for example, if I'm going to the settings, and in that I have two number to be scanned. Sorry, let me go back. So I have these two number is connected, right? So one is scanned by GemSpot and another one is the Adminstone. Okay, so these two user scan these two number. Now the next question is, like, if you scan this WhatsApp, will that work in the regular conversation with the WhatsApp? Yes, it will work with the regular conversation with the WhatsApp. So what we did is, like, with the chatbot, it also allowed to do a manual conversation. It means once, for example, chatbot, the automatic bot will not going to provide answer of all the customer question. So at some stage of the conversation, that may require to have the customer to be diverted to the human agent or the agent who can answer all the question. So in that case, we are providing an option where you can uh, transfer the automatic chatbot to the agents. Now here we have an option like, this number you wants to use as a WhatsApp bot or not. If you check this, then yes, it will use for the WhatsApp bot. Okay. So now let me do some conversation for you to understand how it works. And this is my support bot. Okay. So let me see which number I have here. It is now let me go back to WhatsApp bot. So I'm going back to the WhatsApp bot. I'm going to go to the WhatsApp bot. Okay, so now I have the support bot is activated, and I'm showing you the WhatsApp bot here. Let me just edit it for you to see the flow. So this is a flow builder where you can design their WhatsApp flow. Now important is like, you can ask a question, right? Like you can add a more option here, right? Like this. Also, you can ask a question for you to create a contact, okay? As well as this is integrated with the CRM. So whatever the question is being asked, you can store in a stock called variables. So from variable, you can store those to the vTiger fields, and you can insert to the respected module. So here we selected the contact. It means when you enter the information, the first name, email, phone number, and all those would going to be stored in a contact module. So why we need a contact is, for example, if you are going to create a ticket, because this is a support request. So if you are going to create a ticket, it's required to have a contact which has to be associated with the ticket, as well as it will help us to identify who created it. The ticket is created for which contact and all. Now I'm just giving you the small idea about the flow. Like, you can drag and drop flow from here. Like I drag the start and place here, right? And you can drag and drop a multiple types of the question. Okay. So here, like this is the support, sales, and billing. We did not set the flow for sales and billing. We just set the flow for support. So for the support, once the customer is going to enter the information, it will going to the CRM to create a contact. Then it will ask a question whether he wants to create a new ticket or status of existing ticket. So if he select the create a new tickets, okay, then it will ask a question about describe a problem. So once he enter the describe a problem, it will store to the description inside the tickets, because we here display, right, CRM. So whatever the description he will, the customer is going to enter, right, it will again copy to the tickets. Okay. Now, once the ticket has been created, system will getting the response, because here CRM, it will return a response like which fields it will going to be in a response. Okay, so here the ticket number would be written as a response. Also, you can reply the details with the, if your predefined image or something, you can do it. So this is basically a flow which we have set for the support. Now let's start to see how it works basically. So I'm going to send a message here. So let me say hi to this number. So once I say hi, the response will be automatically displayed from here. If you look at in a back screen, so I'm just selecting a 1 for support. So when I select a 1, it will ask me to enter a name. So I'm just enter the name zeros. So it will ask me to enter the email address. So I'm just typing rose@crmtiger.com, asking a phone number. So I'm just entering the phone number 12345678990. So now it's asking like, please suggest your choice, create a new ticket or status of existing ticket. I'm just typing 1. So it will take, okay, now it asks a problem like issue with my iPhone. If you are a hardware company or if you're a repairing company, your customer is sending a message like this. So it means like my ticket has been created, okay, with the ticket number TT7481. Okay, let's see in the CRM. So I'm going to the CRM. So if you look at this, the ticket has been created, right? And it's created from the WhatsApp bot and status is open. Now I'm changing the status to say like waiting for response. Okay. Now let's go back again to the flow and let me start the flow again. Say hi. Now this time I will going to get the status of the existing tickets. So I'm just entering. Okay, so this is something we do not have to set, but we just set it accidentally for the existing one. So as entering the name rules, email is rose at CRMTiger. To get the status of from the existing ticket, it is not required to enter all this information. It just have to ask the customer the tickets. Okay, so I'm just now here I'm just typing number 2, status of your existing tickets. Are you looking for current status of the ticket? Yes. Okay, now it asks me the ticket number. So it is TT7481. So I'm just enter those information. So if you look at this, your ticket status is wait for response, right? So it means like we integrated this chatbot with the CRM. So you can get any types of the value from this, any modules from the system, and it will respond here. So next implementation, which this is for the support. Okay, now let's go with the another number because I have scanned 2 number, and let me go to the sales chatbot. So I'm just enabling this. Now I have sales enabled. Now let me go to the sales chatbot and let me type hi. And let's see if we got the response. Okay, so now let's see. So first one is what is your choice? So this is a sales flow. So what's your choice? It's for new project or a customization. Okay, so I'm just selecting one. Okay, so it will respond me the answer like what's your budget. Now if here we have a condition like if the variable is named, that's fine, is equal to 1000, right? Then it goes to the next step. If it's not, then it will check like, it's equal to 5,000, then this, right? So I'm just said, we just said this flow for the testing purpose. So let me enter budget, say 1,000. So if I enter 1,000, sorry, not a 1,000, it is 2,000. So sorry, let me just go back to the flow. Okay, sorry. So what's your budget? So I'm just entering 10,000. Okay, so if I enter 10,000, then it's response like we'll set you meeting with our sales team, like the one which here, right? Now let me go back to the stage again. I say type just hi and press 1. So I'm just typing 5,000 like this. So it's response like, okay, thanks, our sales team will contact you. So this is a response, okay? So this is what basically the WhatsApp chatbot is. So it means like you can run a chatbot on any number. Now let me go back to the timeline view. So I'm going to the timeline view. Okay, and here you will see all the conversation. Now you have a choice to change the conversation with this customer to the manual, right? If you don't want uh, if you don't want this number is in I mean the communication with this customer is in chatbot, you can do it from here. Also, if you wish to remove the WhatsApp number from the chatbot, you can simply just uh, you simply just disable here, right? So this number will no longer a chatbot now. So these are all the settings and features which we have for the WhatsApp. It means like we have an ability to convert the automatic chatbot and transfer to the agents so they can manually communicate from here, right? So you will see all the chatbot conversation is also displayed here. So agent can see what was the conversation, what was the answer from the customer. So agent has ability to uh, take further with the customer. Uh, so it increase the chances to sell it. I mean the chances to bill a close a deal. So that's it from our end. Let me know if you have any question related to the chatbot or something which you want to add anything with the chatbot, so that will help us to improve it. So I'm just opening the question channel, ask a question, and um, we will try to answer. Okay, so I got a couple of questions from the team. Yeah, Maruf, nice to meet you. Okay, so one question is why the bot asked for the telephone number. It already has it and it extracted from the conversation. Okay, that is the good question. But normally what happens is like some customer uh, sending a message from unknown number, right? So in that case, it asks, right? Now in the case which you ask a question, I think you have to set the workflow accordingly that if number is exists in the system, then uh, it will automatically respond to the customer instead of asking a question, because we set the flow where first it create a contact, then tickets. But if your contact is already exist, then you don't have to create a contact, but just simply create a ticket under the contact. Next question is like, can the chatbot know who is texting if that person is already a contact? Uh, yes, because as I show you, like, we have this CRM action, right? So from CRM action, let me show you. Okay, not this one. From CRM action, right? So the CRM action is for that purpose. From CRM action, you will identify, or from CRM action, you can search or insert a value. So with search, you can get to know, like, that number is axis and all other operations. Okay, next question, like, is there a specific version? Uh, I don't understand your question, Mr. Bagat. This WhatsApp port will going to be implemented for vTiger version 6.5 and all the version from 7.4. So is that your question, or if you have something else in your mind? Okay, thank you. Okay, perfect. So anybody has any question which you need to ask, or you have any feedback or suggestions, to let us know. Yeah, so your next question is like, can I have a bot for each WhatsApp account? Yes, that's what I show you. You can create a bot for each WhatsApp account, but the limitation is there is two things which we are going to implement. It means like you can create a multiple bots, that's fine, but at that time, one bot can be associated with one WhatsApp number, because if you have a two bots but the number is same, then WhatsApp might confuse. So that which one we have to consider. Okay, our next question is, and can they work at the same time? Yes, they work for the same time. Uh, I got a message from Nils. So you can put any number as you want. Yes, we can put any number as you want, but in the WhatsApp extension we offer you maximum three number you can scan. Above three number you have to purchase a new number. I mean, you do not have to purchase, but you have to use the new number to scan WhatsApp. Yes, in a WhatsApp business, we can put one number, but see, this is simply a replacement of the web.whatsapp, right? So we will API on top of web.whatsapp. Okay, so it means like you can use a multiple number to scan. So once you scan the number, I show you. Let me show you again. So I think it will clear the doubt from everyone. Let me go to here. Um, So this is all the users to whom we assign, they can scan the number, but because this is our demo, so we assign allow more. But here you can add as many as contact, right, to scan the WhatsApp number. So like here, who scanned the WhatsApp and who used the WhatsApp number. So here you can have maximum three entries here. We have a more because we bypass to have those restrictions, but normally you guys have. So it means like you can scan as many number as you can. Okay, next question is like, can I consult any information from the data sent by user? For example, if he gives me his phone number, I automatically call existing call that to that contact. Bruno, what I understand so far is like you wants to capture the information about uh, the call history or something, or what's your question? Sorry, actually, I don't understand, but you can just email me if you have if you want to discuss a lot on this. But what I understand is, and what we implemented is like, if user will going to enter the phone number, you can search any information from any modules and you can return the response from the data of any modules, or sorry, any records, right? So that will be written as a response. Okay, so next question is, if I had 3 WhatsApp account, I have to create one bot for each WhatsApp account. It is not necessary. That's up to you, that how many WhatsApp bot number you want to set for your company. But yes, you can do that, but it is not mandatory. Perfect. Thank you, Sarah. Anyone has any other question? Welcome. Anybody has any other question? Perfect. So, can I taste this from today? No, Bruno, my friend. Actually, we're still working on we are like, 70 to 80% of this implementation. The reason behind for this is to give you some outcome of what we are working on the WhatsApp. So basically, we also need your inputs. That is important for us to make this product more successful. Not for us, but also for you guys too. So whatever feedback you have after you review this webinar, you can send us on support@crmtiger.com, or you can schedule a one-to-one meeting where we can add your feedbacks and your requirement might be you receive from your customer, or if you are using CRM for your company, then you know what you want to do with the chatbot or automated message. We will going to consider that things on our next release too. So that's the reason, even if this product is not 100% complete, we schedule a webinar for us to get a feedback that whatever the way or path or direction which we choose is correct or not. So thank you. So anyone has any other question? Okay, so next question, when can we play with the both? As I mentioned, like we are targeting that's to be released by next month, but not sure. Yes, Mr. Bruno, because we got a lot of requests that this will be essential resource for any business to automate or put your all the sales and support operation in autopilot mode, means without need of any manual intervention. You can create, you can set this automatic. Okay, perfect, Bruno. Perfect, Bruno. We'll keep in touch for this implementation. Okay, so next question is like, can I make a question to the bot and set 3 possible answers? Yes, you can do that because we are offering the multi-choice answer, sorry, single choice answer. So user has to select one of them. Like, for example, a question is like, which department you wants to talk or you wants to communicate, sales, support, or service? Sorry, sales, support, or billing, but not with the telling the 3 option. Yeah. I'm not sure what is the question, but if you are talking about the option, but yes, we have the option. We do not have the artificial intelligence at this time like Dialogflow, but yes, we are into the steps or direction like that, and hopefully we will going to implement that things. Sure, sure. Nivesh, you can contact us on support@crmtiger.com. So you will contact us for that. And also we're going to send an email to everyone who attends. So you will reply back to that email. Perfect. Thank you so much. So is there anyone has any question? Okay, so that's what we are doing, Mr. Bruno. We will going to give a early adapter a trial run to the WhatsApp board for you guys to understand how it works. So very soon we will going to create an account for you and you can play around with that. If you have any feedback, feel free to reply back to this. Okay, perfect. Anyone has any other question? No, perfect. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, so thank you so much for joining this webinar. Hope you enjoy it. If you have any question, again, I ask like send an email to support@crmtiger.com. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.